Hi, I'm Suzanne Schneider, a postgraduate researcher from Warwick Medical School, investigating the impact of the keto diet on eating disorder outcomes in type 1 diabetes. Eating disorders are common in type 1 diabetic patients, and diagnosis is difficult given the emphasis placed on the strict maintenance of blood glucose control and the attention to meal composition. While treatment for eating disorders are generally aimed at removing the focus on food, this forms an integral part of diabetes management. Increasing evidence highlights the benefits of carbohydrate restriction to achieve euglycemia, but contrasting views suggest that, depending on the degree of carbohydrate restriction, these diets may themselves lead to eating disorder development and micronutrient deficiencies. Proper classification of eating disorders has significant clinical implications. However, many UK GPs fail to make an early eating disorder diagnosis. One of these as yet unclassified eating disorders is diabulimia, which is a broad, informal term used to describe the deliberate emission of insulin for the purposes of weight loss. Orthorexia is another as yet unclassified eating disorder, and it describes a pathological obsession for eating only biologically pure foods with a rigid avoidance of foods believed to be unhealthy. Unlike other eating disorders, orthorexia focuses on quality rather than quantity of food consumed. It is feared that the highly focused and restrictive keto diet may lead to the development of either of these disorders, but research is limited. Current literature provides an insight into the clinical outcomes and health benefits of the keto diet, but little insight into the participants' experiences, motivations, challenges, or the reasons for discontinuation. To answer these questions, I've used a mixed methods approach, tapping into quantitative surveys to test my hypothesis through systematic data collection and analysis. I also used qualitative interviews for more in-depth exploration of experiences and motivations. This mixed approach has enabled me to access a greater amount of evidence and help to address broader questions that could otherwise have been missed. 38 participants from a broad range of geographies, genders, and length of time as a type 1 diabetic contributed. Recruitment was via snowballing on 2 Twitter posts. Various themes have been identified so far, and these will be discussed in my thesis. But key to this is, why are some type 1 diabetics becoming biohackers, and what, if anything, can the medical world learn from them? I'd like to thank my participants for their contribution to this research, and in particular to those who provided images for the collaborative photography interviews.